What is going on, Glitcher Gang? It's your boy GlitcherBro23 here, back with another request given to me by Cole. We got another Palmer Squares reaction. So you think you can rap? All you gotta say is this was my introduction to Palmer Squares when I was in 9th grade, so freshman, about where I was 3 years ago. Prince EA had put out a contest. The Palmer Squares were runner-ups, but should have won Term first verse, AC second. Y'all know this is like what, our third Palmer Squares reaction. We added the last one that we reacted to, so meaning that for those of you who don't know what I mean by that, I'm making a list this year because soon I'm gonna have a stream where I make tier list videos, and those will make tier lists and ranking videos, and those will eventually become videos that will be out on the channel. And so I'm keeping a list of like albums I listen to, best tracks from the albums, worst tracks from the albums, best tracks I react to, worst tracks I react to, TV shows, movies. I'm just keeping a list of all, like, statting everything that I do this year, so that way when we get to the end of the year, we can see where I've kind of, what I've enjoyed, what I've hated over the year, music-wise or just entertainment in general. And one of the tracks that we've added from this month alone was a request given to me for the Palmer Squares. So, we finna get into this. As always, man, if you guys want to see more from the Palmer Squares, y'all know what to do by this point. Hit that like button if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel for new. Comment what you want to see next. Share your thoughts, opinions about the track, my reaction to it by the end of the video. You guys want to join my Discord, Glitch Gang? Right now we're covering one request given to me every single day during this month through my Discord. You guys want to join? Links in the description. The month's almost over. After this month, we'll be taking a little break from the Discord requests in February. Pick back up where we left off in March. Or if you want to do what Cole did, you can fill out the reaction request form that's also located in the description down below. When you fill that out, donate a minimum of $5 through PayPal, Cash App, or Venmo. I'll make your reaction request a priority. It'll be one of the first reactions I put out as soon as possible. And hopefully, if it doesn't get copyright claimed, it'll be out the next day that you filled out the reaction request form. But other than that, man, so you think you could rap? He said, Term gets the first verse, AC gets the second. Let's get into it. Oh, that's a thing from the Lunchables commercial.
Knowledge over swag.
Oh, I actually get to see what the Palmer Squares look like. We did a similar type of Palmer Squares reaction. It was like, I think, before they were known as the Palmer Squares or something like that. Like, it was an old looking ass video. It looked like it was recorded in 2005. Like, it was an old video. So, but this is I finally get to see what they look like. So the first guy's Term.
Knowledge over swag. Dropping boulder dash until my pocket's full of cash. Ashes to ashes, there's a couple things we have to establish. Getting down to brass tacks with hash discs and tablets of acid. Now I can eat.
He talking economics type of shit, man. I don't know shit about economics. I took that last semester, but I didn't learn shit. Okay. I'm still locked in though.
There's a couple things we have to establish. Getting down to brass tacks with hash discs and tablets of acid. Now I can either dive inside and surf the rising tide, or I can part the waters underneath divided skies, a private eye.
Or I could park the waters underneath the divided sky. He's talking about riding a wave of acid. Like, what? He got that Snoop Dogg looking blunt right there, so he on some shit. Y'all know he is.
Or I can part the waters underneath divided skies, a private eye, thirsty for some cyanide, slack-jawed slander speech, cat calls, I'm dirty with the diatribe, rap stars sample beats, I read the scandal sheets, got body parts in glass jars on the mantelpiece. They listen now and they'll quote me a moment later. Opie Taylor blowing vapor in the open air. Herb grower, turn his own to paper.
I like what he did right there. He pronounced air differently to make it fit the rhyme scheme. I love when like just artists do that, like rappers do that in general. Sometimes it's a little bit of a stretch, but you see why he said it the way he did within it, that rhyme scheme. So
Taylor blowing vapor in the open air. Herb grower, turn his own to paper. I'll turn your home into a smoking crater. Church.
He said herb grower, turn your paper into like, hold on, how do you put that?
I'll turn your home into a smoking crater. Churchgoers know me as stars on the mantelpiece. They listen now and they'll quote me a moment later. Opie Taylor blowing vapor in the open air. Herb grower, turn his zone to paper. I'll
turn his dough into paper. Ooh, I like that.
Your home into a smoking crater. Churchgoers know me as the holy savior. No debate, I'm being slept on. Wake the fuck up, stay headstrong. I hate because there ain't enough love. Allow me to propose a toast. The photo flower, our thing till it's overexposed. Call it Cosa Nostra. I'm an allergy. I'll plug your nose and close your throat up. Smoking.
He said I'm an allergy. I'll plug your nose and close your throat. Ooh. Terms going in. Hold up. I think that's about to be like a dick sucking bar, so those words might come back and bite me. But yo, he is going in. Flow, bars, like punchlines. This is dope, and I like how the beat like it's not too crazy. Like it's a little faded away, and there's not really too much happening. So it just almost feels like in a way like a cipher. So.
Our thing till it's overexposed. Call it Cosa Nostra. I'm an allergy. I'll plug your nose and close your throat up. Smoking a stove, singing, ain't that a hole in the bowl? I'll meet you on the frontier. Couldn't beat me by a cunt hair. Prince made smart, cool. Well, terms keeping dumb square. Pump air through my lungs. And what I spit out is dragon's breath. Damage the establishment. Panthers in the rabbit's den. Maggots on a patch of flesh. Y'all in deep trouble. Speech bubbles from beneath the rubble make your knees buckle. Serious.
Speech bubbles underneath the rubble make your knees buckle. Dog, just the syllable breakdown is insane. Like, I feel like he's been sticking with the same like cadence throughout this entire thing, but there's definitely been flow switches. Like, he's sticking with the same cadence, but there's been flow switches. Y'all know what I mean? Like, this is crazy.
The establishment, Panthers in the rabbit's den, maggots on a patch of flesh. Y'all in deep trouble. Speech bubbles from beneath the rubble make your knees buckle. Seriously, guys, stop fronting. Words to put tears in your eyes. I'm spitting chopped onions. The ladies chase me like I chase the paper.
Words that put tears in your eyes. I'm spitting chopped onions, yo. Dude, ain't that some Slim Shady type of shit, man?
Chopped onions. The ladies chase me like I chase the paper. Benny Hill stops running, shotgun until his face looks like Emmett Till. So pay your will, cause I kill shit. The villainous type, y'all mistook a militant mind for brilliance.
Yo, we're so dope, it's whack. Oxymoronical laugh when it's not even comical. My squad is phenomenal, we hopping out of a chopper while shouting Geronimo. Got me a bottle of Alamos, got me a jar full of weed.
I knew this motherfucker was holding something. What'd he say? Bottle of Alamosa? What is that? That just looks like fancy wine. Even though wine's already fancy as shit, but I mean, let's talk about Terms verse first. Like, before we even get into AC, what the fuck was Term on? Like, dudes went crazy before. Both of them have. But what the fuck was... Term was on something for real. Like, that blunt was doing some serious, like, brain boosting to him.
But not of a chopper while shouting Geronimo. Got me a bottle of Alamos, got me a jar full of weed. Marini, Charlotte, and speaking regarding my team, yo, I won't let the market deplete. It's getting harder to breathe every time that I reach for the stars, I get cheated. But I keep a card up my sleeve, rapping sharp as a cleaver, my jargon is heated. It's the fraudulent heathen, jumping off of the deep and taking it back to the start of the scene at a party with even the Garden of Eden.
Wow, that shit's nuts.
Deviant way of the murderous
You got in that brown bag.
It's lunch, PB&J with some cookies and milk, this incompetent clown packs up.
Damn, that's a smacking lunch. PB&J's cookies and milk, like, that's a smacking lunch. Ain't no way you got all that in that brown sack, man. Like, dog. You are an 80s kid. If you are holding a brown sack lunch, when did this come out? Dog, I swear, YouTube videos really used to tell you when these, like, come out. Like, the exact day they came out. I swear they did.
It's lunch, PB&J with some cookies and milk, this incompetent clown packs a punch. Crumbin' and sound mastered, now that's what's up. Rap a Dutch, pass it around, catch the buzz. Zoned out, I get high, then I crash. Bandicoot, I'm daft as true.
Y'all see what he
Duran
did?
Vander sleuths in a panda suit. You can't compute how we stay rapping to a sampled loop, slamming shots of brandy, steady lamping in a phantom coupe. Ooh, remember the name? Who? It's Lieutenant McLean. My ledger domain is deceptive and aimed to make everyone think I'm ahead of the game, but I feel like I'm losing my edge. Been eating hallucinogens, shroom stems, diamonds in the sky with Lucy again, bumping some powder, uppers.
Diamonds in the sky with Lucy again. The way he said hallucinogen, like to fit the rhyme scheme, dog. There's AC got bars, but dude, I think Term bodied this shit. I'm sorry, but y'all cannot like I'm giving props to AC. I like what he's saying. He's still keeping the heat going. But there hasn't been any and he still has time left. But there hasn't been anything that he said that's impressed me more than kind of what Term said. I don't know. I feel like I don't remember exactly, but I think, if I'm not mistaken, they're both 1-1 on who I think had the better verse on the 2 tracks we've reacted to the Palmer Square. So right now I'm leaning towards Term. So let me know though. Let me know.
My edge, been eating hallucinogens, shroom stems, diamonds in the sky with Lucy again, bumping some powder, uppers and downers. I'm fucking with supplements under the counter. We come from a town where the sound of the sirens ring out about once every hour. And if you see the Palmer Squares spitting at the Jackson Red Line, then you need to call your parents to pick you up. It's past your bedtime. You let it all hang out. After midnight, you couldn't harm me in a fist fight with an army or a Swiss knife. Live for the moment, sleep.
You couldn't harm me with a fist fight or harm me with a Swiss knife or basically you and one army could not stop me. Multiple armies. Swiss knife or anything. You can't take me down is what he's saying.
I'll hang out after midnight. You couldn't harm me in a fist fight with an army or a Swiss knife. Live for the moment, sleep when you're dead, man. I cripple opponents, a feverish gent with evil intent. So focus, I'm Otis Driftwood. Roll a spliff, put it in the air. The greenery got me feeling crooked in my lair, and I refuse to let you in. By all the hairs on my chinny chin, I swear it's the Palmer Squares for the win.
Take your lunch.
Thank you. Good.
Let's see if he pulls out a
Nose up.
PB&J.
Big squad.
Ah, you hoeing AC. We didn't see the PB&J. We didn't see. Wait, let's see if the PB&J. Okay, he actually had a PB&J. I'm glad I saw that last bit because I was finna get my ass chewed out by you guys if he had a PB&J in that lunch sack and I didn't see it. I just know it. Y'all would have lost it if I didn't see the PB&J right there. But no, that was dope, man. I think Term easily had the stronger verse. AC brought some heat too, especially towards the end of the verse. But nothing too crazy. Kind of made me go, damn, Term's verse, you know. But I mean, it was dope overall, and I don't know, because I don't know anything about this competition this contest that Cole happened to mention. Well, shout out to you for the request and the donation as always. I don't know anything about that competition, but what honestly beat them, because that was dope. It was dope. But who honestly beat them? That's a serious question. So, but y'all let me know what y'all thought about that in the comment section down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Once again, shout out to Cole for the suggestion and the donation. As always, if you guys want to see me cover your request sooner or later, all you gotta do is click the link down below in the description to the reaction request form. When you fill it out, donate a minimum of $5 through PayPal, Cash App, or Venmo. I'll cover your request as soon as possible. But other than that, man, thank y'all for watching. If you want to see more from Palmer Squares, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, comment what you want to see next, share your thoughts and opinions about the track, my reaction to it. If you guys want to join my Discord Glitchy Gang, links in the description as always. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. See you on the next one.